Hello student. In business services we have completed banking, insurance and transportation. Next is warehousing. What is warehousing? Warehousing refers to storage of goods. Means holding and preservation of goods until they are dispatched to consumer, because there is a time gap between the production and consumption of the product. So here warehousing bridge the gap between storage and create time utility. Warehousing can be defined as a group of activities connected with storing and preserving of stored goods from time of production till the time of consumption. Definition: a warehouse is defined as an establishment for the storage or accumulation of goods. An establishment means a place. It is a place for storing goods, or accumulation means gathering of goods. So it's a place where goods are stored. Functions of warehouse. First is storage. This is a basic function of warehousing. Surplus commodities which are not needed immediate. When the goods are produced, it happens that immediately order doesn't come. So till the time order comes, these goods are stored in a warehouse and it is dispatched to the consumer when the order is placed. For example, some goods are demanded seasonally, like umbrella. Demand for umbrella comes in rainy season, but you are not going to produce that in rainy season. Before that only you are going to produce umbrella before monsoon season. Before monsoon season you can produce and you can store in warehouse, and in monsoon season you can supply it to the customers. Second, price stabilization. Warehouse play important role in the process of price stabilization, because it happens sometime goods are produced in some season. Like for example, if you talk about wheat, they are harvested seasonally and they are required by the consumer throughout the year. So at the time when it is harvested, it is stored in a warehouse, and whenever demand comes for the wheat, then it is supplied to the customer. So it creates time utility. In warehouse, usually large stock of goods is kept. Whenever there is a shortage in the market, goods can be immediately supplied through warehouses, which helps in price stabilization to avoid rise in the price due to demand and supply differences. So that means it fills the difference between demand and supply. Because of the warehouse, goods are supplied to the customer throughout the year. Third, risk bearing. See, when the goods are produced, they are prone to various risks, like for example, theft, then can be deterioration of quality of goods, then because of the exploration to sunlight and heat, the quality may decrease. There can be fire also. So all these risks are there, but warehouses are constructed in such a way so as to minimize these risks. Also, a warehouse keeper has to take the reasonable care of the goods and safeguard them against various risks. For any loss or damage sustained by the goods, warehouse keeper shall be liable to the owner of the goods. That means warehousing also bear the risk. You don't need to take insurance also. If you have kept your goods in warehouse, it is very safe because your loss will be compensated by the warehouse keeper. Third is financing. See, finance or loan can be raised with the help of stored goods. Banks and other financial institutions, they advance loan against these warehouse receipt. So that means warehousing act as a source of finance for the businessman for meeting the business operations. Fifth, grading and packing. Warehouses nowadays provide this facility of packing goods. See, order may come from different customers. So some may order for a large quantity, some may order for a small quantity. So accordingly, these goods are packed according to the customer's requirement. If we are going to send product to far away place, then it may need good packaging. So according to the needs of the customer, goods are packed. Another thing is that grading process is also done in warehouses. Grading means classifying the goods according to the quality. This mostly happen in case of fruits. For example, orange, there may be different quality of oranges, so grading may be given to the goods for according to their size, according to their price, according to their quality. So, depending on these things, grading can be provided. Grading and packing, both the things can be done in warehouses. Sixth is transportation. Warehouses can provide transportation facility in case of a bulk depositor. It collects the goods from the place of the production and also send the goods to the place of delivery on the request of the owner. Seventh, time and place utility. I told you how it create time utility. It means preserve the goods. It is supplied to the market when it is required, especially in case of grains. I gave you example of wheat. So it is harvested seasonally, but it is demanded throughout the year. So it is stored in warehouses and can be supplied to the customers whenever they require. Warehousing creates time utility. How it creates place utility? It provides the goods wherever it is required. See, farmers are they are harvesting some other place, but here we are living in a city. But all these things, grains are available to us through warehousing, through because it is stored and it is supplied to us whenever we require. So, warehousing creates time utility and place utility. Next is processing. Certain commodities are not consumed in the form they are produced. Processing is required to make them consumable. Like, for example, paddy is polished, fruits are ripened. Sometimes warehouses undertake the activities on behalf of owner. For example, if the product is going to be shipped, then labeling of product, barcodes are attached, they are pasted. So sometimes warehousing provide assembling facilities too. For example, if you are making cycle, so there are parts of the cycle, and in warehouse the parts of the cycle can be assembled. These are many facilities which are provided by warehouse.